Hi, Tony DeWitt here, Missouri appellate attorney, and a guy who likes to make the law make sense on YouTube. Mama always told me you can't deal with crazy, and a deputy in North Carolina is finding that out. I'll have more on that in just a second. A few days ago, an off-duty deputy in North Carolina was driving his red Ford F-150 pickup truck along when he saw somebody come running across the street. So, being a law-abiding citizen, as you would expect a deputy to be, he stopped his truck. Now, important to what will follow here is that his wife and young daughter are in the truck with him. Instead of continuing on across the street, the person started screaming, jumped up on the truck, ripped the windshield wiper off of the truck, and started bashing the window with the windshield wiper. And he broke the window. At that point, the deputy, who had a wife and child in the car with him, unable to defend themselves, drew his personal defensive weapon and shot the attacker. And he killed him. And again, this has a racial dynamic to it. The deputy is white and the decedent is black. And as a result of that, it's being labeled as an unjustified police shooting of an unarmed black man. Well, as my friend Donut Operator likes to say, and if you haven't checked out his channel, you absolutely should. It's a great channel. He has a lot of stuff on there that is worthwhile content. As Donut Operator likes to say, unarmed does not mean not dangerous. It means they don't have a pistol or a knife. In this case, you wouldn't think a windshield wiper could do much damage, but clearly it broke the window here, and obviously this man was so deranged that he jumped up on a pickup truck and started bashing the window. Now, that had to hurt. I don't care who you are. It hurts to hit something hard like a piece of glass. He was either high on drugs or in some way mentally deranged such that he could not be in control of himself. And I believe the evidence is probably going to show that that the deputy was reasonably in fear for his life. And as a result, his discharge of the weapon is likely rational and reasonable. Now, of course, there will be people who say that because it's a deputy, because he was off duty, because he wasn't in uniform, he's going to get breaks that nobody else is going to get. I would absolutely dispute that. First of all, neither the sheriff's department nor the local police are going to do the investigation. It's going to be the State Bureau of Investigation. They're going to come in and do it. They don't have an axe to grind. They don't have anybody to protect. They're going to do a good investigation, and they're going to make a determination either it was justified or unjustified. Either it was justifiable homicide or intentional homicide, one or the other. And they're going to make a report to the district attorney. And of course, the district attorney can do a full investigation on his own and make a determination on his own as to whether or not this is a legitimate shooting. We'll just have to wait and see where this all ends up. But it's interesting because it is the exact mirror image of the case of Theodore Edgecombe that I talked about the other day, where there was no weapon in the hand and the person who was trying to confront him was not crazy. It is interesting to me to see how when someone's ox is gored, in other words, someone believes that there is some kind of racial animus at work, that seems to take precedence over the facts as they are on the ground at the time of the incident. And that's sad, because there are two things that contribute to this. One is a long history, particularly in the South, of African Americans not being treated fairly. And the other thing that contributes to it is a new woke movement that finds fault with everything on the basis of race. There needs to be a middle ground somewhere in between there. And hopefully, as we move along, we'll find that. So that's where we're at. If you haven't already, please go over here and subscribe to our channel and touch the notification bell so you can be notified anytime we release a video on this channel. And in addition to that, if you would, I'd love to have you give me a thumbs up on the video. And if you have comments, please leave them in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you on here next time. Have a great day.